Hey there, fellow movie enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel, where we dive into the juicy world of TV movies. Today, I've got a thrilling Lifetime movie to recap for you, Secrets in the Desert. So grab your popcorn, and let's get into it. Our story begins at a picturesque desert gas station surrounded by adorable cacti. A woman pulls in for gas, but to her surprise, the station is locked. Things take a dramatic turn when a stunning blonde woman rushes up to her, screaming for help. Talk about a suspenseful start. Now, let's rewind 9 hours earlier. We meet Charlie, a seasoned camper, reminiscing about hiking trips with her late father. Her fiancé, Aiden, is by her side, helping her plan a memorial hike in her father's honor. And yes, because this is a Lifetime movie, they almost get into a car accident during a touching moment. After that close call, they stop at the Cactus gas station to charge their car, only to find that there's no electric carport. They decide to grab some snacks and continue their journey. But here's where things get interesting. A guy named Jake, wearing a goofy hat, starts hitting on Charlie and making her uncomfortable. As they hit the road again, their car battery dies abruptly, and they find themselves without cell service. Instead of arguing, they engage in some flirtatious banter. I must say, this couple knows how to turn a stressful situation into a chance to laugh. While they're in the middle of a makeout session, a car drives by and stops. The driver turns out to be a larger-than-life woman named Pamela, who comes to their rescue using her CB radio. Pamela offers to take them into town to wait for a repair truck, and they make a surprising choice to split up. As Charlie heads into town with Pamela, she opens up about her father's recent passing and discusses a potential job opportunity. Pamela, in a heartfelt moment, confides in Charlie about her own loss, a daughter who passed away while planning a wedding. She drops Charlie off at the gas station, which also doubles as a restaurant called Cactus Jack's. With Aiden taking longer than expected, Charlie grows worried and asks the waitress about Owen, the mechanic. Meanwhile, Jake continues to be creepy, making Charlie uncomfortable. Owen arrives with the towed car, and surprise, he's a hunk too. But there's one problem, Aiden is nowhere to be found. Charlie tries to call Aiden with Owen's cell phone but gets no response. She speaks to the police, but the deputy doesn't seem too concerned and vouches for Jake. They search the desert road but find nothing except a pair of AirPods. Charlie, fueled by worry, rushes toward the sound of gunshots and ends up in a hunter's RV, calling out for Aiden. Back at the diner, a drunk patron tells Charlie that he saw Aiden the week before, which doesn't make sense at all. In her spiraling panic, Charlie rejects Jake's offer to help, runs out of the restaurant, and bumps into Pamela. Pamela asks if she's okay, then knocks her unconscious. Charlie has a dream of hiking with her father, who imparts some wisdom about using the sun as a guide, though the details are a bit hazy. She wakes up tied up in a garage, where she discovers that Pamela and Owen are working together to extort the $1.5 million she stands to inherit from her father's estate. They are holding Aiden hostage to force her compliance. Pamela has gone full villain mode, giggling maniacally and making evil faces. They head to a local coffee shop to make a bank transfer using the Wi-Fi. In an unexpected twist, a seemingly innocent kid who was just an extra in the scene turns out to be part of the extortion scheme. Talk about unexpected plot twists. Charlie tries to steal a fork to defend herself and demands to hear from Aiden to ensure he's still alive. Pamela puts Aiden on the line, and Charlie promises to save him. Thinking on her feet, she asks for a bathroom break and searches for a better weapon. She decides to hide instead and locks Pamela in the garage before stealing her car and pepper spraying her. Charlie returns to the police station and recounts everything to the skeptical deputy, who still doesn't believe her. The deputy then contacts the sheriff, and guess what? It's Pamela, adding another layer of suspense to the story. On the run from the sheriff, Charlie sneaks into Owen's house to rescue her fiancé, only to discover that Aiden is working with Pamela and Owen in the extortion plot. It's a shocker because Aiden seemed like such a good guy. Aiden tries to convince Charlie to join their scheme, but she goes all ninja on him, delivering a spin kick and dropping machinery on top of him. She vows to make sure they all end up in prison. Despite Aiden's betrayal, Pamela and Owen ultimately kill him, as he served his purpose in their extortion plan. Rest in peace, Aiden. You were quite the looker, even if you were evil for just one scene. Charlie returns to the police station once more, trying to convince the deputy. Unfortunately, he still doesn't believe her and ends up getting knocked unconscious by Pamela. Fast forward to the movie's opening scene, where Charlie runs up to the woman at the gas station for help. However, the woman speeds off, and the whole encounter is disappointingly anticlimactic. But fear not, because Charlie breaks into the gas station and calls the police. The dispatcher connects her to Pamela, which is anything but helpful. What does come to the rescue is Jake, our goofy hat-wearing friend from earlier, who helps Charlie fight off the bad guys before making a quick exit in fear. Charlie uses the lessons her father taught her to overcome her captors, resulting in Pamela meeting a gruesome end, crushed by some scrap metal. Owen is arrested and charged with a slew of crimes. In the end, Charlie makes it to her father's memorial hike, choosing to go alone because she realizes she doesn't need a man except for her dad, who was the one true man who loved her. As she drives around, she listens to voicemails from her dad on repeat, leaving us with a heartwarming and emotional conclusion. And there you have it, folks, the riveting tale of Secrets in the Desert. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling movie recaps right here on my channel. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy watching.